Hello, hello, hello. We are back. And you'll notice we're doing a little bit of a restart. We're doing a fresh start. Doing a fresh run. I do need to adjust my hat really quick. Anyways, I learned some things about this game with the last run. Namely, if you're going to make your population free, in other words, if you're going to make your work free by not having to haul workers in to do your construction for you, they're not really free until they're generating their own food, their own clothing, their own booze, and also their own electronics, but that's a later game thing. But food, clothing, alcohol, and by extension, making their own fabric is a very doable thing. And I feel like I made a whole lot of mistakes with how we were going about that. Oh, I do want to pause really quick because there's also another thing that I learned that I want to put to the test, because I think we can also make our gravel factory much quicker, making our lives much easier. So, just want to take a quick peek at that right now. In the first month, I have been told, and I have been lied to, maybe that was in an older version of the game. I was under the impression that you could actually alter for free in the first month of the game, and apparently that's no longer the case. So we will still have to do that the old-fashioned way. So we're going to start very similar to how we did the last time around. Let me see if I can get this started. Get over here. And we're going to come all the way down to there. We're going to come all the way down to here. And we're going to follow this all the way till it curves and stops. There's the end of that one. Basically finding all the joints in the road. There you are. Connected. And we're going to do the same thing over here. And over here. Now, that's going to be a bit of a problem when I try... Can I actually... I can... Oh, gosh. I don't think that's a road our people are going to want to go down. I just have a funny feeling that 50, 60 degrees bank is going to be just a bit much. So, while it may function, I will defer. Alright, let's place our waypoints. Go ahead and smooth out as much of the road as we can. Zipping along. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Dang, where are the waypoints on this thing? Ah, there's one. We want to reduce the number of waypoints as much as humanly possible. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba ba ba. Alright, same thing here, coming over, coming all the way over here. Huzzah. And you can go, you can go, you can go. Great. And similar thing, we're going to go ahead and get an electric... Actually, no. First things first. Shoot. Get rid of that. And let's go ahead and get our power set up. Power, power, power. I will go ahead and tilt that way. Medium voltage wire be overkill, honestly. 1.5 is going to be more than enough. Excuse you? Really? Building in the way? Okay. I didn't think it would extend quite that far, but I'm willing to play the game. There you go. We'll build that. Now, I do need to create... I'm going to be moving my construction areas a lot more. I do want to make a more efficient zone for all of our storages coming in. Let's see, where is the warehouse? Okay. Last time around, we learned how much more efficient we could make our zone coming from the... what you call it? The depot, the customs office. Finally came to me. So we're going to take advantage of that. Alright, there you go. Next thing we're going to want is going to be a standard stock warehouse. Now, you have a little bit more work days. Oops. 520, 560. You hold more crap. You hold even more crap. You know, you build it once and you build it right, you never have to build it again. Boom. This is going to be a warehouse to beat all warehouses. Now, if I move this... Actually, hang on. Let's consider this for just a moment. Let's start under roads. Let's actually look at a road cargo station. Ah! Now we're cooking. We're going to go ahead and place you... Oh! Well, how very convenient is this? Could you actually connect... I have to try. I have to try. The answer is yes, but the road is in the way. Okay. Gotta play with the plan just a little bit. I'm planning to have my construction offices here first. Second thing, we're going to go ahead and put storage in next. Will 3 slots be enough, or do I need the 4? Because you already have 3 vehicle slots. Honestly, if 3 vehicle slots isn't enough, we're going to have bigger problems anyway. And I'll make sure that it has a little bit of distance there to help make that easier. What else? Vehicles and containers storage? Honestly, later on down the line, we could add something like this. It would not be terrible, and hook it up to a road cargo depot. With a warehouse in between. Well, not a warehouse in between. This literally just be the This is the storage. How many could you actually store there? Interesting. It doesn't really tell you. Meat storage. Do I need meat storage here? Perhaps. But we don't really have room for it anymore now, do we? So we're going to call this good. Next thing, coming to our free construction offices. Now, ways that I can make this more efficient than I have in the past. For one, we are going to keep doing our placement the way that we have. There's 4. And let's go ahead and get a road down here. Zip. And we're going to go right on back. Get the last 3. And we'll hook you guys up. Boom, boom, and boom. And then we're going to go ahead and get our free gas station. Gotta have that. Boom. Alright, free gas station is in. Next thing we're going to need is we're going to need our logistics. So we're going to come right back over here. This is going to look very familiar to anybody who saw the last run. But we're just going to do it what I hope will be a little bit better. Alright, there we go. You. First things first, we need cistern vehicles. Next thing we need, open holes. Next thing we need, covered holes. What else? Let that go for right now. We've got 2 more ready to go. Here, we're going to need 2 opens and 2 bulldozers. 2 open, 2 excavators. Why did I feel like there was something else that I wanted? Oh! 2 opens, and we're also going to grab a road depot because I have a plan. Dangerous, I know. Let's get a free road depot. And we're going to get another open hole in here. We're going to have to let all of that come in. Let's see. You. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start with some big ones. Just to make life easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to let that go for a little bit. So, this is going to be our first construction area over in Brynsklebiansk and Valenciava. Now, we want to take that and we want to expand out. So we're going to make a second construction area and a third construction area, I believe. We're just going to start leapfrogging these across, and we're going to create some road stations to bring cargo where it needs to go. We're basically going to create our own highway network, I believe. I think. I hope. Huh. Does that actually fit on over top of a road? Nah, not really. I was going to say, I wonder if that's actually like a throughput. Kind of like the bus stops are. Be cooler if it was. Alright. Do I want to set that up right now? we got nothing but time. Let's start kind of planning some of what will be a town over here at some point. That was kind of awkward right there. No, that's actually okay. That's fine. A little bit of an awkward curve is not that big of a deal. Let's grab another road coming up this way. Fantastic. And we're going to run this up this way. Great. Now. Eventually what we're going to do is we're going to have our free construction over here. And we're probably going to move our free construction stuff over there once it's done building all of this. So let's decide where our free construction, or our main construction offices will go for this town. And to be honest, I feel like right front and center is just fine. So there they go, and I'll have an actual construction industry of some kind, at least maybe asphalt, concrete, that kind of thing set up over here. At least I'd very much like to do it that way. Could be more difficult than I'm thinking, but I don't know. We'll find out the hard way. Oh, and that's another thing I want to do sooner than I did in the past. I want to get a rail area set up much sooner than I have. And I also want it much closer to the border. Which might be ill-advised. Alright, what if? Alright, grabbing you. First things first, gonna need a mixed signal over here. Why is it not wanting to grab? There it goes. What are you doing? It's doing that weird bug where the camera wants to pull. There it goes. Okay, finally. And here you can go directly in. Perfect. So from right here, we're going to come over. And then we're going to come over from there. And come over from there. Then we delete this extra rail. Okay. And then we're going to run our rail. Not from that one, from this one. Directly out. Connect all of that. Okay, and I would like to have rail construction. Now, the way I think I want to do this is going to be... Oh, gosh. Let's just do that. And we're going to come over here. Over there. And that's going to be our rail, period. Very easy, very close. We're not going to overthink it. We're going to keep it as simple as possible. And we'll hook it up right there. Anything after the fact will simply be from this office and from these workers, and that's that. Okay, you guys, since fuel is a problem, you're gonna come here, you're gonna load fuel, you're gonna come here, and you're gonna unload fuel. And you're gonna keep it above 90. Go. Go forth and prosper. Now, you guys have another mission. We're gonna come here. We're gonna go tower crane. You and you. The difference is price. Your life work is now to go here, load a machine of some kind, and unload there. Go. We're going to unload both of those over here. Going to take them a minute. But that will give us a pair of tower cranes. And then for good measure, we're going to do 2 buses. No more, no less. And 2 tower cranes. Oh Lord, traffic jam. Everybody wants their gas. Huh. Is he actually... Oh, he does have a... Does he have the crane on his back? Oh, that's the one that actually has the crane on his back. Okay. Everybody else is just lost. Let's go ahead and... Oh, you can't even put signs down until you have a gravel road? Really? Okay, good to know. That's all the more reason to want to have gravel roads immediately. Did not know that. Learned something new today. This is going to be the worst traffic jam we're going to see until everybody gets loaded. Oh, he was actually dropping off fuel. A lot of these aren't going to be used for a little while. So let's go ahead and determine that everything's going to come from there. And we're going to copy that to all of you guys. You are also only going to deliver vehicles with trucks. All the way down the line. Get through the first month. It probably would have been smarter if I'd bought in batches of 4. You know. 6 to one, half a dozen the other. It happens. Hey, check it out. We got a tower crane. Awesome. You know what's nice about the tower cranes? I can actually see them. I know they're there. I know they exist. Unlike the road cranes, which are kind of invisible, they get the job done. But yeah, a little on the invisible side. And I believe that these actually work a lot faster. I've heard two different accounts for how cranes actually work. One account was that the speed is the number of people that utilize a crane at any given time. So with a speed of 22, that means that if you have 2 or 3 cranes on a site, you're pretty much getting the bulk of the benefit. And that means that with a speed of 60 or so, a tower crane is... You only need 1 tower crane on site, but it's not going to get the full use out of itself. So, plus they need to be transported. So my trade-off before was thinking, oh, okay, well if it needs to be transported, why waste the time? Now, where my thinking has changed is a lot of these vehicles, the open holes are dual use. So I can transport the vehicles, but then as soon as they're done transporting those vehicles, they're out there going and grabbing materials that they can then use to deliver and get stuff built. So, trade-off, getting that stuff done. Seems like a good idea. We'll find out the hard way. How hard could it be? In any case, looks like we've got our warehouse started. Gonna have our open storage. Now, the nice thing is this area is going to be 2 purposes. Multi-purpose. It's import and export, and I'll be able to dial it in utilizing the, well, to start, the free logistic offices, but in the long run, it's going to come from our more permanent logistic offices once we have those established here. But think of this like the gateway to the rest of the map. Or at least that's what I hope it will end up being. Worst case scenario, it becomes a massive time waste, you know, clog of resources. But I think that by the time we actually start getting our own construction goods and some other things here, it's going to end up being a single location that we can move a lot of goods to and pull from on a regular basis to get stuff out of the country without creating a ton of excess traffic. Especially with mixed consist being a thing. How are we doing over here? It's got 18 tons. Oh, it did need 18 tons left. Okay. I'm kind of glad that I bought a few of the really big ones. The little guys are really quick, but the big ones just move so much raw material. That extra 15 tons per trip, they're really freaking nice. Even if they're slower. I really don't mind that they're a little bit slower. Especially since we're dealing with a lot of dirt roads. I kind of don't want to get myself carried away building anything else. Like, you could already see we're already coming down here to get this stuff built. I just want to let our trucks do their thing, get this area done, and then we'll go ahead and start on the next one. Although, what I could do... I could start planning our starter town. Starter town has always been the bane of my existence, because